I feel great.
Big difference now. 12 weeks ago, how did you feel? Take us back 12 weeks ago and how you felt.
Well,
And why you came to me.
okay, I came because my doctor wanted to put me on diabetes medicine. And I said no, to give me a chance to start this diet. We had been talking about the diet, and it came at the perfect time. So I asked her if I could do the diet, and she could. So she works with me, so she said yes. So I did it, and when I went to see her, I saw her in October. She was really pleased because my A1C was 7.5. Now it's 6.2.
Wonderful.
And I'm not taking my blood pressure medicine.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So the reason why I stopped taking the blood, and I asked her if it was okay, because I started getting dizzy because I was taking like 100 milligrams per day, a half in the morning, half in the evening. Well, 2 days I was getting up and I was real dizzy. So I called the doctor. I called her, and she just said to stop taking it. So I haven't been taking it since.
Wow.
So she told me just to stay off of it.
So she must be happy whatever you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what has this now you're 74 years old.
Yep.
So when people tell me that you cannot change habits.
Oh, no. It is so easy. I mean, my whole family knows that I prep my food now, if my grandson had football games, because he goes to, he's in football, or he was in football, and I would take my food over there and eat it there, my dinner.
That's awesome.
And if I had to go to the car, I'd go, but most of the time I'd just eat it right there.
Yeah.
And then if they didn't have coffee, I would take my own coffee.
That's good.
And the water I drink, I don't like a lot of water by itself, so I use a Crystal Light,
which is totally fine. Yeah.
So that helps me. And like I said, if I feel a little more hungry, we're used to eating a lot, and I could eat a lot, but if I get hungry, I just have some coffee and then I'm fine.
Yeah. Do you just
And
wait for the next 3 hours?
Jello.
Sugar-free Jello.
I make Jello all the time now.
I'm so proud of you, Sylvia.
Yeah.
How much of those fat things have you lost?
3, I think. Yeah, 3.
3.
And they're heavy too.
And they're heavy. You lost 3 of them, and you've lost 16 inches. So your clothes are fitting better?
Much better.
And tell me...
I was having problems up here with my clothes.
Yeah. You lost
and
a lot of inches.
Too.
Yeah, it's down. So what is this program? Are you glad you did this?
Oh, yes.
Good.
It's better than Weight Watchers.
Good. Why? What's the difference?
I don't know what it is, because I really didn't. We'd go to meetings once a week, and then we'd go to eat afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would look forward to eat. And this was back in the 80s, I believe.
So does this help you because I tell you what you're going to eat and how much?
Well, because it shows you right there on
the plan.
On the plan that you send us, and it's easy to do.
And the shopping list is easy. Do you feel like anyone can do this? I know it's intimidating at first. When you got all the homework, what did you say? What the hell is this?
That was the only thing that I didn't really care for, all the questions, and I'm thinking, well, what do I have to do this? But you have to know how we are, how we eat and everything. So I understand now. That's why I'm trying to tell Carol how to not to give up before she even starts.
Yeah.
Because the day I came, I wasn't going to come either. I didn't think it was right, But no, it's easy.
Now you understand, looking back, why I need to know all this information, because I need to know your habits. I need to know because I have no idea what people are eating. So I can tell before you didn't like it. You're like, what the heck is this? But I'm glad you stuck through 12 weeks. You finished to the end. So what words of wisdom can you give someone who wants to give up and say, screw it?
Well, you know what? If you want to feel better, I was going to the doctor for my breathing. We have an English bulldog, and we walk him. This was before, and I was sounding like him when I was walking. I mean, I couldn't breathe good, and every time I would tell my son, because I would walk with him, he goes, "It's what you eat, Mom. It's what you eat, Mom."
Wow.
And so, anyway, I could walk farther now, and I'm not out of breath. I can. My clothes are great. That's the only thing, because there's clothes in my closet that I wasn't wearing because they were too tight. But now I can see, and people are noticing more. you know, like I used to be, because I was always real thin. But I've always weighed a lot anyway, you know. But this is something that, you know, I would do it again. Like I said, I'm gonna do it again in January.
Well, I want to thank my cousin Mary, who's probably going to listen to this, that she referred me to you, and I pray that Carol Campbell will do it and give it a chance for
she
her
will.
husband.
She'll do it. You know what? She's doing it more for her husband, but she needs to do it too.
Yeah,
have you
we all
seen her?
do. No,
Okay,
I haven't met her yet.
She needs to do it.
We
too.
all do. I mean, I'm 55 and it's a struggle. And I look at 66-year-olds that I have, and then 74 you. I want to be, we want to be energetic for our families. I don't want to be on meds. I don't want to be on insulin. So I'm just so happy that you're off your meds. And
my whole family was diabetic. I was the only one that wasn't. I had 3 brothers, my mom, my aunt, my uncle, and a sister. They were all diabetic. My sister died a horrible death because she never took care of herself. She was on a feeding tube, a trach, and she was on dialysis.
Oh. Yeah.
So, but she never, maybe she just didn't know how to take care of herself.
A lot of people just don't know how.
Yeah.
You know, they truly don't know.
And you don't want to give up anything either, but no, it's easy. It's not, you know, when I go to my daughter's house, they know that I'm not going to eat, or I'll take my own stuff and I'll eat.
Oh God, Sylvia, I'm so proud of you.
But and she's diabetic too, but you know, I wish she would do something, but we'll see.
Everyone's on their own journey.
Yeah.
You know, all you can do is pray and be the example for them and be the light.
And she just recently told me that it's noticeable.
It's good.
See?
Yeah.
So, and my son-in-law even told me too. So we'll see.
Well, what words of encouragement can you give someone who's thinking about doing it or wants to give up?
Oh no, just to stick with it, because it'll work if you keep it up. I mean, I'm so used to eating whatever I wanted to eat, and I never gained weight because I was very, very thin. But now that I'm older, I know I can't do that anymore. But it's satisfying. The meals that I have, it's satisfying, and you'll get used to it. That's why I'm gonna keep on doing it. You know, if I cheat a little bit, like on the weekends, I'll just get back right on it.
On Monday. You just get back.
Yeah,
I cheat. I cheat on the weekends. We have to enjoy ourselves,
Yeah.
you know. But you have to have some stability.
Right.
It's important.
I don't want to get big again to not fit in my clothes.
Yeah, or breathe like your dog.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking time for doing this. I do this to encourage others. That I hope that even one person that hears your story, Sylvia, that they'll say, okay, if she did it at age 74, and look at how good and youthful that you look, that they can do it too. There's people who are 30 years old struggling.
I know.
30 that are depressed and don't have any knowledge of what to eat. And we don't have to live that way. God wants us to take care of our temple. He wants us to practice the fruits of the Holy Spirit, and one of them is self-control. Because food, we can be gluttonous with food. You know, it's kind of like if I have a cookie, it's kind of like a drug for me, or popcorn or chips. I want to keep going. You know?
My first reward day, I had 5 Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah. I know. But that's okay.
Yeah.
At one time, it's not going to hurt you. It's if we continue to do that.
Yeah.
But that's what I give it to you. I give you
every Sunday, one of my clients brings Mexican bread.
Yeah.
And if I take a pinch out of it, it's fine. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And like with my coffee, I don't drink a lot of cream in there anymore like I used to.
Good.
So it's
small
good.
habits. Good. I'm proud of you. Thank you for trusting me with your health.
Oh no, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Your family helping too, and like I said, I'll do it again.
Yeah,
you know,
that's good. You're doing good. Now I want you to get into the gym.
Oh yeah, no, I will.
That's your next step.
I used to go to the gym. It's just that before COVID, I had the insurance and I could go. And then I had a trainer and everything, but all the trainers, they're not all the same.
No, they're not good.
No. And one of them thought I was a 20-year-old.
No, they're stupid.
I can't. I couldn't even breathe.
No, it's ridiculous. They put weight on there. You don't need any weight. Just the
machines. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be very careful with those trainers. If you can, try to get. I wish you lived close to me, because there's this trainer called Marcia, who's 66. You want a mature trainer who knows our bodies, that are.
We can't do
that. It will hurt ourselves. It's stupid. You know, you can do great exercises without any weight. You know, it's possible, but it is important. So, okay. Love
Thank
you.
Love you too.
Talk to you later.
Thank you.